How's my hair look?
Fantastic. Hello everybody and happy Thanksgiving to you all. My name is Matt Abdoo. I'm here today with
Tony Scotto.
We are the chef de cuisines at Mario Batali's Del Posto restaurant, and we're here today to make some amazing and delicious sides for your fantastic Thanksgiving dinner. All right, ready? Happy Thanksgiving! Take two. Thanksgiving is not Thanksgiving without a big heaping pile of delicious, buttery, creamy mashed potatoes. And we're not using it for a wall to make a barrier between like our peas and our Brussels sprouts and our turkey, right? Cement that kind of brings it all together.
The second plate.
Right. That's right. So the recipe that we're gonna give for you feeds about 10 to 12 people my size, because I really like mashed potatoes. We're gonna start by getting some nice Idaho or russet potatoes. We're just gonna large dice it. We're gonna dice it into pieces that are about, what do we say, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches big. Now, whenever you're working with any sort of potato, it's important that after it's been peeled and cut, we're holding them in water. What the water is going to do is it's going to prevent the potato from oxidizing or turning that sort of rust color.
And this also will help get a little residual dirt you may have missed or anything on there. We'll wash it off as well.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel 10 to 12 potatoes. We're going to hold them in either a pot or a bowl covered with water with about 1 cup of salt, and we're going to bring it up from cold to a boil and let it simmer or boil until the potatoes are fork tender. Fork tender meaning that you can take a fork, press down onto it, and it falls apart, right? Yeah. So while our potatoes are cooking, we're gonna warm up our butter and our half and half.
Okay.
Now, don't be alarmed by the amount of butter that's in this recipe. You are feeding 12 to 15 people with these mashed potatoes, and in order for mashed potatoes to taste as delicious as possible, they do take a lot of butter.
You got that.
So we're gonna first start off by taking 1 quart of half and half. And then we're gonna take all 5 sticks of this butter. Don't be alarmed, I promise you it's going to be delicious. And we're gonna take it and put it right into our half and half. And we're just gonna bring this up to a simmer just to melt the butter. Our potatoes are boiling away. Give it a little check, Tone. Yep, see how it just falls right apart? And so now we're gonna take this off the stove. The natural heat of the potatoes helps to evaporate any of that excess moisture that might be within the potato, because the only moisture that we really wanna add to our potato is that butter and cream, baby. So now the next step that we're gonna do, we're gonna start to rice our potatoes back into our hot pot. Again, we're just facilitating more of that steam drying action that's occurring with the potatoes to evaporate out as much of that residual water that's in the potato as possible. Once we have our potatoes riced, we're gonna take them and we're gonna put them back on low heat just for about 2 minutes to get some more of that steam and then more of that residual moisture out of the potato. Bring them right back over to you. And then we're gonna add our butter and half to it. Now we're gonna start off with half the butter and cream, because you're gonna notice that the potatoes are gonna be a little bit wet. So potatoes being as starchy as they are, they're gonna continue to absorb moisture and thicken up.
These look great.
So we're gonna add just a little bit more of this butter and cream mixture. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing that Thanksgiving wasn't every single day of the year, because if it was,
we'd be much fatter than we
are. Way fatter, buddy. So we're just gonna add salt to taste for whatever your preference or flavor profiling is. I like my mashed potatoes to be really aggressively seasoned, all that buttery, salty, delicious goodness. Oh, forget about it. So what do you think, Tony? Should we give them a little taste? See how we did?
Taste.
I'm gonna come right out of the pot because
I'm using my fingers.
Oh boy. Buttery, creamy.
A necessity, you might say.
Absolute necessity. So from our Mario Batali Del Posto family, happy Thanksgiving and enjoy all these delicious sides.
Cheers, guys.